Next up, let's talk about the interface. Once logged in and into Perforce, you will see the interface is not the most visually beautiful thing that you're used to. This is not an iPhone app or an Xbox interface, right? This is meant to be used by professionals that understand the tool. So we definitely have to take the time to really understand the interface. First up, let's talk about the depot and the workspace. These two tabs, very important to understand. The depot is the centralized server everyone will get access to and everyone will see the same files on the depot. That is the shared space. Your workspace, this is that location on your computer that you have set up. Make sure that you have your correct workspace set up from here. So make sure you have the one you created assigned in there to make sure you're looking at the correct workspace. So the depot is where everyone is the shared server, everyone sees the same thing. The workspace is just a location on your computer. Okay, so up at the top here we have some buttons, and you can see as you select folders or files, different buttons will light up and be accessible to you. So these are quick action buttons that can also be found through the Actions menu down here. As well as when you right-click on any file or folder, you will see a list of these actions. So as you go forward and work with Perforce, you will see there are several ways to do the same thing, accomplish the same goal. Any one is acceptable, so it's just about finding that workflow that works well for you. Over to the right-hand side, we have some other tabs and some other pieces of information. If these tabs are not here, so I'm going to go ahead and close these. So I don't have those tabs. You can go to View, and all of these tabs are available to you. The ones we will be using quite often in IND2, and I recommend you always have open when working with Perforce, is the History tab and the Pending Change List tab. So say for example you're trying to open those windows and they're not popping up. Well, this window is dockable. So you can see I can snap it off to the side. And now if I try to open that history, so I go to View History, notice how nothing is popping up. It is snapped off to the side. So if you're trying to open them, it's not coming up. Make sure your window isn't snapped. Down at the bottom is your log. You can think of this like your console in Unity. This is where if you're having any errors or warnings, anything pop up, it will show you down in your log. This is also snappable towards the bottom, or dockable. Okay. Your standard drop-down menus up here, these are pretty self-explanatory as you go. View will show you different windows. Actions, those are the different actions you can perform. File and edit, you don't really use all that often. You have some actions in there and some shortcuts. Connection is where you can change your password. So at this time, if you'd like to switch out your password for password, you can type in a new one in there.